watched
out of a recommendation from
Chris Adams. The hot shot himself told us to watch Escaping the Undertaker.
And it's an interactive
Netflix
shit show.
production.
Netflix production with The Undertaker and The New Day. So The New Day, let's give a bit of backstory. So The New Day rock up to The Undertaker's crib.
Yeah.
They're like, hey Undertaker, we want to get your urn so we can meld the power of positivity with the power of the urn.
Obviously.
And then Undertaker's there, he's like, well, my urn needs feeding some souls from the good people.
What?
So come on in.
There you go. That's just a setup.
That's the
setup. We're in the house now.
So you come in, and now The New Day, you get locked in behind it. The door gets locked behind them. They're like, oh, shit.
And it says, where do you want to go?
So you can either go upstairs.
You
can go
the
check
fog.
out, follow the fog, or follow the whispers, follow the fog, or go in the room.
And which did you do?
I chose follow the fog.
We followed the fog as well.
So we went downstairs with Xavier Woods into a long corridor. We followed it down to a door with a symbol on the front.
There's fog everywhere.
We should also add that the urn has been locked by the Undertaker in this thing.
He's locked it up like a video game. Got to go and do missions to unlock it.
So this is only half hour long, mind you. So this isn't a very long mission. Get downstairs. Can't get in the room. Fog starts coming out. Biggie starts shouting. Run back upstairs. Biggie's locked in the Undertaker's throne.
How did that even happen?
I don't even know.
Whatever. Okay,
Some
Biggie's
weird
locked
shit.
up now, and he's infected.
Everyone's run down. Biggie's soul's been taken by the urn.
His soul's dripping away.
And it's dripping away.
Is it a little, what is it, like an egg timer?
It's like an egg timer,
Soul
hourglass. At this point now the clock's ticking. So
Yeah,
the pressure is on, the heat is on for the New Day.
They got to make a move.
The New Day are just absolutely rife with trouble.
They got to go.
They are panicked.
And then, what happens?
What happens then?
So
now, we got to choose, do we go upstairs or do we go into the library?
Or the basement?
No, it's upstairs or the library.
Was it upstairs or the basement?
Oh, it's upstairs or the basement, so I went upstairs.
I went to the basement.
You went to the basement,
I went to the basement.
Okay, so what happened in the basement?
So we went down to the basement, and so Xavier Woods is there, and then he's like, oh, guys, let's go over here. And I'm like, it says, do you want to follow him or not follow him? And I'm like...
Oh, is this through the fog?
Through the fog.
Oh, okay, so I had the same situation, but I just did it in reverse.
But it just says it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Right, and then he goes, and then he gets killed by Taker.
Yeah, Undertaker swoops up from the smoke and takes
him away.
Yeah.
Disappears, and then Kofi does a Royal Rumble spot.
Yes, across some...
This actually popped me quite a lot.
Across some pipes.
He did the pipe. He got on the bed.
He desecrated... Watch as the New Day desecrate Isaac Yankum's corpse.
Yeah, right? It was funny, though.
So they shove the corpse with Kofi Kingston straddling him through the fog. He makes it halfway, so starts doing the pipe job.
Yeah. Oh, good old pipe job.
Makes it over, grabs the key. Because they need to get 2 keys to unlock this urn.
Yeah.
Which is explained right at the beginning, so there's no spoilers.
No spoilies. There will be spoilers in the rest of this.
To be fair, we are just telling you the entire thing. Fuck it.
That wasn't what we were intending to do, but
Not
that's what we're doing now.
If anything, we're doing you a favour. So they go upstairs, they try to unlock it. It's like, oh no, you need 2 keys. Undertaker tells them exactly what they need to do.
Good man.
So, Undertaker doesn't want them to unlock it, but he's telling them exactly how you do it. He's like, hey, I'm like, I don't want you to do it, but I like you kids. So he gets up there like, oh, right, we've got to find another key. So they go upstairs or go down to the basement, whichever way you do it.
Whichever way.
All right, not much difference. They go upstairs. Kofi Kingston finds a secret passageway. I think he gets raped by the Undertaker, maybe.
Probably.
I don't know what happens there, but something happens.
You don't know what happens.
Something happens to the Undertaker.
It's a cliffhanger.
So, Kofi Kingston goes missing. He's in this little secret. Undertaker comes out with a salami sandwich.
Obviously.
It's literally salami sandwich. He just walks out of the kitchen. He's like, oh, hey. He's like, he wasn't meant to have this sandwich, and they just kept it in.
Nice sandwich.
And then Biggie and Xavier Woods managed to get the key out of a crocodile mouth.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I called it. There's going to be a crocodile in it, because in that picture they showed as they come up the stairs, there's a crocodile with a key in its mouth.
Yeah.
I went, there's going to have to find a crocodile.
Pretty
Then
obvious.
the crocodile opened its mouth at the top. I was like, oh, okay, well, here we go.
Very real looking crocodile.
A very real looking crocodile. Xavier Woods gets it. They've got both keys. Boom, they open up the... you think it's over. You're hoping it's over. You're thinking,
you're finally,
they've
it's over.
got the urn. Now they can do the whole thing they wanted to do. The Undertaker says, "Don't touch it, or you'll have to face your deepest fears."
Oh, deepest fears. What do they do?
They touch it, they'll disappear. Now.
Who did you pick?
I chose Big E.
I also chose Big E. Don't know what any of the other guys did.
Don't know what any of the other guys did. So Big E goes in, he's got a box around his head, Undertaker's putting spiders down
Spiders.
it.
Like it's fucking, what's that jungle show? I'm a celebrity.
I'm a celebrity. I'm a celebrity, Big E. It's like a Jumanji him.
Have some of that, Big E.
Have some of that, Big E. Big E's there, so you can either join the Undertaker, or you can be positive. Just stay positive.
Power positivity.
The power of positivity.
What did you do?
I chose be positive.
I also chose be positive. What are we,
Because
the
I was
same
thinking,
person?
do you know why?
Why?
I was hoping that would speed the process along.
Just end the film.
Just come quickly.
Kill him now.
Speed this shit up. Comes back. Oh, you're awake, and you're all awake, and you're in a basement with Undertaker.
In coffins?
In coffins. You break out, Undertaker's there, making a nail, a coffin nail. He's like, well, you want the urn, you gotta go through me, motherfucker. So Undertaker does the whole hat gimmick, does the eyes, he does the eye roll about 50 more times during this fight scene.
Very scary.
And then they
so they start fighting.
It
basically turns into like a cinematic WWE match at this point.
Yes.
With terrible special effects.
The special
effects are the worst special effects I've seen in
and
film.
also, Undertaker looked like a very pale, withered Native American man.
Did a bit.
With his hair, like
it is the hair, because you've never seen a guy with long hair look so bold.
Yeah. If you look at him from the front when he's got his hair tied back, and with very white lighting, the guy looks bald.
Yes, it's bold.
And his hair is very just kind of like, it's very much thinning. Like, he is an old man, let's face it.
He's pretty old.
He's getting up there, and that at this point he's allowed to lose his hair, and we're not going to judge you for it, Taker.
No, just shave it off.
But I would just shave it. At this point, it's time to give it up. Go back to your Uncle Fester look.
Yeah, I like that.
So Undertaker eventually gets beaten by the New Day.
Well, hang on, he does that bit where he does M. Bison from Street Fighter. And he goes up and electric starts shooting. He starts flying.
Yeah. He went full on.
When he started flying, I lost my mind.
He went full on Emperor Palpatine. Go and use the power of the earth. Do it.
Electric effects everywhere.
The power of the earth. The power of the earth is more than you can comprehend. Do it.
That's Mr. Burns.
Undertaker gets beat eventually after he does his flying Palpatine. Down goes Undertaker. Now you've got to try. Now the New Day grab the Undertaker and wrap him in a chain.
Brown bread.
And it's either you get to steal the urn,
Big E's got the chance,
or destroy the urn.
Destroy it, or steal it. What did you do?
I said destroy.
Oh,
did you go steal?
I grabbed the urn.
You grabbed it.
I grabbed the urn.
Oh, here we go. It's a twist and turn. I wanted to destroy it because I was like, this is going to be the quickest way to do it. So for my ending, he drinks the power because in the library as well. Big E finds some power. I kept that.
Good job. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to do the ending.
Oh, yeah, so I kept that, drank the juice or whatever it was, and then just sledgehammered the urn into smithereens.
Nice.
Undertaker disappeared, and all was left with his little hat.
Nice.
Then they found a coffin. He got in it, and they woke up.
Obviously,
outside of the house. What happened with the stealing?
The stealing one was even quicker.
Oh, was it?
They literally grabbed the urn. And then the other guys jump on top, and then they just appear outside, and they're like, "That's the end of that, then." And then they just walk off.
And that's it.
That's it.
And then it gives you the option right at the very end to face my fears again, and obviously see what Kofi and Xavier went through.
I did not do that.
I did not do that. I just said exit to credits.
Thank you.
I like the way they made exit to credits a very small thing up in the top thing. I was like, let's end this.
End.
Wow, what an ordeal it was. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be.
No, I thought it'd be worse, but it was also very bad.
But it was also very bad still.
Parts of it were worse than I expected it to be, and parts of it were better.
It was just really annoying.
Oracle liked it.
I don't even know how a kid could enjoy it.
Big O liked it.
Again, I don't know how even a kid could enjoy it. It just wasn't funny. It wasn't fun. It wasn't scary. It didn't give you any real, all the decisions, do you know what I mean? Like with Bandersnatch when they did that with Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, yeah.
At least at this point, it's the point where you killed people off and you had to restart.
Yeah.
Or go back to a certain point.
And you killed people in this one, but then they just reappeared.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, don't go in there.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be literally one of the New Day survive it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Or at least none of them.
Or none of them.
Brown bread.
So it all had to lead to this point. Like, there was no real kind of like twist or turn in it. It was just very much that, and then right at the end, the Undertaker gives you a sarcastic slow clap.
He's being a real dick at the end.
Well done. I take my cap off to you. That was it was just but yeah, with like Bandersnatch, like with that interactive thing, like you had like decisions where the point where it would stop it dead. Like you've chosen the wrong option.
Yeah, that's the end of the story.
You fucked it. You have to go back to this now. That was a bit more interesting. But yeah, it's a bit weird that they did it that way. But yeah, it just wasn't very good. It's half an hour. Like, you've got to try and cram that into half an hour. It's going to be a bit difficult.
Do you reckon kids like it?
I hope not.
Maybe kids like it.
But no, I expect they probably do. But I just think it was rotten. It was not fun. It wasn't enjoyable. The moment it started, I wanted it to be over.
I thought Kofi doing the Rumble spot in the film was the best bit.
Oh, do you know what annoyed that for me?
What?
It was Big E's terrible acting.
I mean,
Kofi, you gotta hurry up. I'm fading.
Like that the whole time.
It's the smoke's rising. Big E, I'm dying.
There was a lot of that.
It was just
a lot of that.
Really, really bad. Like, you can see Xavier Woods really trying. He felt like this was almost like he was like his televised debut, and he was trying to like, I want to get into like acting. I want to be the next John Cena. So I'm just afraid like Xavier, like me, you're not a very good actor. And you need to just give up on that dream.
I think worse than you. I think worse. They were struggling to get their lines out so bad. So much and then
Undertaker was great. He played his role perfectly.
Yeah, he's the Undertaker.
But it's the Undertaker. He knows that gimmick.
Of course he played it well.
And I like the fact they did. Although a lot of it was shit, he did kind of like, apart from the sandwich scene, he did very much stay quite true to his character.
Yeah, he did.
Like, I'll give him that. And I thought that halfway through, I was like, it's fair play. He is staying true to like that character and everything. Like, I don't disbelieve that he's still the Undertaker. But also, he said in that whole like documentary he did of him itself that he didn't want to keep going on and become a parody of his character. I was like,
which is exactly.
I'm afraid, Undertaker, you have passed that point.
Gone and become. You're now doing children's films.
You've now done a children's interactive film, and it was pretty bad. Like,
pretty bad. And what's even worse is that's now his last match.
Oh my God. Oh, Taker, you need to come back and do one last thing, please.
Right, now he's got to do something else.
I feel like you definitely need to come back and do something.
His last match, he lost against the New Day.
Oh, Taker. Oh, Taker. Not that losing against the New Day is a bad thing, but when it's on a shitty Netflix...
The Undertaker it is.
But when it's on a shitty net... Like, if they did it in a match, they did a real big thing. Like, okay, all right. But when it was on an interactive, shitty Netflix show, you've let yourself down to an end.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, very bad.
All right, then, we're going to wrap it up here.
Well, you're going to... Yeah, let's
Oracle, spin that shit for me.
What are you going to... what would you rate it out of 10?
What would I rate it out of 10?
Yeah.
I don't think we need 10 to be able to rate this.
I'd
give it a 1.
You're going to give it a 1?
A 1 Zell Washington.
You know what I'm going to give that thing?
What are you going to give it?
I'm going to give it a big, solid...